Our guest, who's been a great friend of Center Valley Talk, is Zoyer Zyndel. Do I say that right?
Yeah.
Zoyer Zyndel from
Absolutely.
Transemotion.
Yes, you did.
What is that, a rock group or something?
No, no. Maybe we can form a group to raise money, but
Yeah.
we are a organization that does outreach, advocacy, education, and support for and about the transgender community and their allies here in Fresno and surrounding communities.
And you have some events coming up.
We do. Well, I'll start in chronological order. We are hosting a sidewalk march.
Okay.
And this is to bring awareness to the Transgender Day of Remembrance and the many transgender people we lose each year, unfortunately, to murder and suicide.
Suicide is a big one, huh?
So we're going to show our support by doing a sidewalk march through the Tower District. We will meet, this is Friday, November 18th, 7 p.m. at the LGBT Community Center.
That's this coming Friday, right?
This coming Friday, that's right. 1067 North Fulton.
1067 North Fulton. Okay.
Very close to the Tower Theater.
And can anybody do this? Do you allow straight people to come along?
Absolutely. We definitely encourage it.
Yeah.
Anybody who cares about the transgender community is definitely welcome.
I had one trans friend, maybe 5-6 years ago. You know the person, and I won't say any names. And I didn't know what trans was. I said, "Hey, you don't come with an instruction book. Don't get mad at me."
Yeah.
And now I have five
Aw.
transitioning friends. So I
Nice.
don't know if it's new to transition or I just didn't know what was going on.
Nice.
But
nice.
there's a lot of people have friends and family, and you don't have to. I don't know. It's probably bad to say it. You don't have to totally agree with everything somebody does. Just go hug them and say, "Hey, you're still my family. You're still my friend," or whatever. So.
Absolutely. I think that's the point that we try to drive home, is that we're just people and deserving of the same rights and treatment as anybody else.
Yeah. And so there's would you say the trans community's based in the Tower? It's all through Fresno, all through the Valley, I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah. Trans people are everywhere. Even if a person doesn't think that someone is transgender, or if they're not, quote unquote, visibly transgender, they are there.
Okay.
They are there.
Yeah. Now, what if somebody's out there and they just have questions they want to know, or they're confused, or especially the people who are maybe stressed, and like you said, there's a high suicide rate. Is there a place they could call or go to or get some support?
Yeah, absolutely. They can reach us at our organization. Our number is 559-464-5806. Again, that's 464-5806. Or they could reach us at transemotion@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And so while the other event is this Friday at 7 p.m., I did also want to announce the big event that we have coming up this Sunday on November 20th.
Okay.
And so this is our big Transgender Day Remembrance event. And again, this is also to honor those folks that we lost to murder and suicide this year. It will be the 20th at 5:30 p.m.
That's Sunday.
This coming Sunday.
Where will that be?
This will be at the Big Red Church, also known as the First Congregational Church of Fresno, at 2131 North Van Ness.
And that's just a little bit south of Clinton, I think. And
Yeah, it's actually literally off of Van Ness and Weldon.
Van Ness and Weldon,
near
right
Fresno
there, yeah.
City.
And
So
near Fresno High. Just go a little bit to the north of Fresno High, and you're there, right?
absolutely. 5:30 this coming Sunday, Big Red Church. We will have speakers, live entertainment, an art display, some light refreshments. We'll also have a memorial service, at which time we'll read the names of all the folks that unfortunately passed away this year due to murder and suicide. So this is an event, like you mentioned, for everyone. We definitely invite our straight and cisgender friends to attend and support us. We are all together in solidarity. We are a community. We invite everybody from the community, and by all means, bring your children, bring your family, bring your friends. Everybody's welcome.
Be a good idea to bring kids. Start
Yes.
Teaching kids that people are people, and
Absolutely.
and we're all different in some way. All of us have some way we're different, and kids need to learn that and know that. So.
We will have some provisions for child care during the parts of the event that may be a little explicit, but definitely bring them, because there will be provisions made. So if the parent doesn't want,
If you have to bring your screaming baby, they have a spot for them.
right.
Okay, so two big events. Friday is the march.
Right.
And it's not a protest or stopping traffic stuff, right? It's just
No.
Hey, here we are, and
Joining in solidarity.
Solidarity.
Taking a nice stroll through the Tower District. Not very long, upwards of 5 blocks. So for folks that don't like walking, like me,
5 whole blocks.
do not be deterred.
You'll survive. You'll survive somehow 5 blocks. And that's Friday, and it's
Yeah.
at 10. You guys have an office or something? Is that where you're starting?
We hope to work our way toward having an office. Many of our meetings are at the LGBT Center, and that's where we will meet for the march at
Okay.
1067.
1067 North Fulton.
Yeah.
That's south of Olive.
Yes. Yes.
If you go past Tower Theater, it curves and turns into Fulton. Is it? There used to be the Babylon. It's on the other side of the street.
Other
from that?
side of Babylon,
Okay.
right,
Yeah, you see a
right.
bunch of trans people standing out there. You'll find it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, and the walk for just solidarity, awareness and solidarity.
That's right.
For a 10, 15, 20-minute march or something.
We'll wait for folks to arrive, and then we'll do a march. Yeah, maybe about that, maybe 30 minutes tops. But depends on how many folks we get and how fast we trot.
Yeah.
So
Now, do you have some news media showing up, perhaps?
we are really hoping
Yeah.
to get them.
Yeah. We don't do
really-
out of the studio shots, but if anybody there films something with their iPhone, we'll put it on.
Okay.
We'll say, hey, this is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll save it for
Okay.
next year too, and put it on. And actually, we did
Okay.
something recently with Kayla Moon. She did a live Facebook thing, and we put it on live. Maybe we'll work something out with that.
Nice.
That would be fun to do a live.
I
thing.
will pass that along.
Yeah. Okay, so Friday at what time?
7 p.m.
Friday, 7 p.m. is the march. And then the Day of Remembrance, which I think we help promote every year.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
the
yeah.
last couple of years.
This is not
on
our first
Sunday.
time. Yeah.
It's on Sunday. And what time is that?
5:30 at the First Congregational Church of Fresno.
Most know the Big Red Church. That's where it will be.
Yes.
And if somebody wants to call or get information, where do they turn?
They can call us at 464-5806 or transemotion@gmail.com.
And is it the same as if they just want some support or ask some questions? Or
Yes.
say, hey, why am I different? Am I different? Who can I talk to or something like
Yeah,
that?
we have monthly support groups that we can hook them up with, so they could absolutely call for support.
Now, is there a website?
As Transemotion, Google Transemotion, we pop up.
So Google Transemotion. The only trans group in Fresno, probably. So,
Yeah, and there's not a lot of there's not a lot of things that will pop up that would compete with that. We also have a lot of activity on our Facebook page.
Very good. Anything else you need to add?
Thank you for your support.
7 o'clock is the march on
That's
Friday. Since this is a dated show, Friday, November
18th.
at 7 p.m.
Right.
On Fulton, just south of the Tower Theater. Just park near the tower and walk south. You'll find it. Or park at the old Babylon and cross the street. You'll find it. And then Sunday at 5 o'clock.
5:30.
5:30, the Big Red Church, the Day of Remembrance. We'll be back with more of Central Valley Talk right after this.